Hey everyone, welcome back to Beginner French. This week we'll be covering the future tense. Last week we covered l'imparfait, and this week we'll be covering pretty much all the future tenses you will need to know. So the first is the future simple tense. And when do you use this? Well, in a nutshell, use it for future events, to speculate about what's happening right now, and for promises. And now I'll go through some of the examples. L'année prochaine, nous voyagerons au Japon. And next year, we will travel to Japan. Où est Jean? Il sera au café. Where is Jean? He's probably at the cafe. And je reviendrai. I will return. And how do you form the future simple? Well, the cool thing is you basically take the ending of the infinitive form and add the exact same ending. The only difference is that for re ending verbs, you remove the e at the end. And we'll just choose one of them at random. Let's use vendre. Vendre becomes vendrez, vendront, vendra, vendront, vendrez, and vendront. I know it's weird pronunciation. And then the irregular stems. So être becomes ser, avoir becomes or, faire becomes faire, aller becomes ir, viendre becomes pouvoir. Venir becomes viendre, pouvoir becomes pour, vouloir becomes voudre, devoir becomes devre, savoir becomes saur, courir becomes cour, envoyer becomes envers. And basically, the stems changes, but the endings stay the exact same. And now for the other form of the future tense, which is aller plus infinitive. And this is probably the easier form of future tense. If you struggle with the future simple, you can just try and use this one. So you use this for plans and intentions, for immediate or near future actions, and to make predictions. For example, nous allons acheter une maison. We are going to buy a house. So it's basically the French version of saying I'm going to, and whatever the verb is. For example, I'm going to run, I'm going to eat, I'm going to buy. And here you go. This is how you form it. First, you conjugate the form of aller, which is to go, and you add the infinitive. So, je vais manger, tu vas manger, il va manger, nous allons manger, vous allez manger, ils vont manger. And that's it for this week. Next week, we will be covering the conditional. Cheers.